right, taking off on hole 1 with Catrina Allen. It's a big par 4. Start the round. We're gonna have water onto the right side, and Catrina did find that water. It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate indeed. I mean, this is a tough hole to start on, especially on your first hole. Luckily this morning we didn't have as much wind as we did yesterday, so I think it played somewhat easier off the tee, which was nice, not as nerve-wracking on your first drive of the day.
Definitely. With the less wind, I felt I could be more aggressive off the tee.
Absolutely, it was a smooth shot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great shot.
That first day was a little rough, having a headwind right in the face.
Yeah, it was the most wind I felt out in Utah. And a couple practice rounds were much less windy.
Right. And everyone seemed to execute pretty well. Just Cat going in that water was just a little
Exactly, and she went well long in the water, so she had the longest drive. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah, just caught the second, because there's actually 2 bodies of water.
Oh, she caught the second
She caught
body.
the second
Wow.
one long, yeah.
That's a phenomenal
So it was a
shot,
crush,
yeah.
No doubt. And I'm just trying to get it close up to those bunkers for my next shot up there.
I was going to ask if you ever were to run it, to try and run that
I just
in the circle.
You know, I'm pretty much going full D on that one. So,
Right.
and then Jessica catches the bunker as well, unfortunately.
Oh,
Paige has a great upshot there.
she go a little short of the bunkers as well then?
Yes, I think just past him actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
Wow. Yeah, Kat, amazing recovery.
Yeah.
She pins it.
It's a lot more difficult shot than it looks.
Okay, trying not to be short from yesterday. I went way too long.
It's like better to be aggressive, but then it's
Yeah,
always
because
hard on
that
those greens.
hillside on the right behind the basket, it just drops so fast.
It's quick, very quick green.
I think Paige is laid up nicely. And Jessica
Super smooth.
just has to take a stroke there, unfortunately, from the bunker, but a real smooth upshot.
Right.
On the comeback, I'm outside circle 1, so this was quite a big pull.
Wow. That was a great run.
Oh, thank you. I just knew it was not enough right out the hand, but just need a little bit more legs.
Right. It's impressive to see all these upshots just sit up there too. I mean, I've seen so many rollaways just on this green.
True.
So it's pretty phenomenal just to set one up there, even if you did get in that
So
bunker,
impressive.
unfortunately.
Yep. I love this backdrop too. The mountain.
Oh my gosh. I think that's the best part of playing out here.
The views.
Yeah, if you do have a bad hole, just look up and realize you're in paradise.
Good call.
Yeah, still Cat executing a great hole after that water shot.
Kat is only throwing 3 throws here, but with the penalty, saves her par.
Saves her par. Yeah,
It's
that's
amazing.
impressive.
Super high level.
Absolutely.
So she was, can tell she was focused out the gates.
It's awesome. That's still, I mean, this hole statistically in the first round played a stroke harder than par for the women. So.
Such a tough way to start your round. Hole 1 is just
absolutely. I
yeah,
agree.
so much trouble. Moving on, hole 2, it doesn't let up on the trouble. We got water straight ahead, bunker on the left, as well as a green on the left.
Wow.
That is OB. Kat has the power to go for the pin, and she gets it in the circle.
Phenomenal.
Really great.
I was going to say, I don't think I saw many, if any, women running this shot. So.
No, yeah, Kat's going to be one of the few that has the power that chooses to take that line as well. Paige is laying up there, just shy of the water.
Yeah, and I did that today. I thought I could make it the other day. And
I'm sure you can. It's just, it's tough. It plays a little uphill, it feels like, and then just the trouble.
It's a tough shot. It's a good 400-foot hyzer if you were to make it.
Jessica goes for it in a different way, with a flick, with a power flick. And there is going to be a sand over there that she's going to flirt with. So
it's definitely a tricky shot.
Yeah.
I think what you did here is like the perfect play.
Right, it's my layup play here. Yep, just kind of throw a putter over that hill today with the low winds.
Right.
Paige followed suit. Right there.
Always nice to feel safe on
She went in the water long yesterday, so she was really happy to do that. Jessica's straddling the line. She's inbounds.
That's huge.
So do I take my meter? I go in there. I think it's a hazard. That's what I thought. So like, even if you
This is also I don't know how you feel about this rule. I personally really like it this year. The bunker rule I've been playing. This is the first.
I agree with the rule completely.
I do too. I'm like, it rewards still a good shot in a sense. You're not required to take it 20 feet, 30 feet back, and you can still execute a good putt. But
It's just no fun when you land in one.
No.
You almost want them to be in bounds sometimes.
Right, exactly.
But
sometimes.
I think that this is my mark.
and we're just chatting here over Jessica's lie.
Yeah. So she gave that a little run.
Yeah, so good to be safe as well.
Wow.
And
That's
awesome,
a phenomenal two.
Awesome two right there from Kat. Super putt right there. Just
Right.
really solid.
Is that maybe the only two in FPO on this hole?
I would think so.
Guess.
Yeah,
That's
I would.
Extremely
I would think
impressive,
so.
Too. That's unfortunate.
It looks like I took my time there, so that was. At the same time, I feel like I slightly rushed that, even though it's a hard one. It's kind of just one of those that gets away from you.
Right, and I know
don't know.
those where I feel like I just should have taken a step back.
Yeah,
in a sense too, and
I
just
feel
laid off
like
my thoughts.
half a second could have been taken.
Right.
So I don't know. It's tough.
It's hard to take in.
Yeah.
Still a good hole, no OB.
Yeah, I try not to let that affect the rest of my round. I
Right.
wanted to just move on. Good.
Moving on. This hole 3 is very interesting too, because it's still, especially for further throwers, it's very much a placement shot still in my opinion.
Yeah, totally. I don't feel like I can get close to like the putting circle or
Right.
anything like that.
Agree, but that green is still, the green and the sand traps definitely play.
You just want to place it kind of where Kat did right there, center cut between the sidewalk and the green, although the sidewalk plays in bounds.
Right. Which I landed there today.
Oh, okay.
On the sidewalk.
In bounds.
Rough shot, but yeah, in bounds, and I was thankful for that.
Yes.
Yeah, these look like some really clean,
Good power. Yeah, good clean shot there.
yeah, perfect positions too. like I
Yes.
said.
Highs are right around that tree. That's kind of your main worry here. Don't get caught up left.
Exactly.
Give it enough space and distance to hyzer out.
Man, all you guys, perfect execution.
Thank
off the
you.
tee.
Yeah. Good shots. Straightforward. Yep.
Boom, from Paige. Fantastic. Woo.
I like that
Wow,
one.
yeah,
Gives
that was
it
a good
floaty run.
She has those real pretty floaters.
Good touch on that. Right there.
Right in that circle. Ooh, she's stuck under that tree. Oh no. Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad though.
Nice.
Beautiful.
405 feet. This one is just a kind of a tweener-ish.
Right.
Can't quite
Just
get
out of
there.
reach for a lot of us, unfortunately.
The FPOs, I feel the same way. Yep. But it's good to get your par.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good par hole, and to be honest, I missed this, both times just off of this fours based off of, just difficult upshot or difficult tee shot. It's still a precarious hole regardless of it.
Definitely.
Being just a 400.
It's a good golf shot. Yep.
Yeah.
Hole 4, water shot, 453 feet with a par 3.
Yeah, and this is a tricky one. I mean, you can do pretty much anything off the tee. You can either take the safe route, like you're going to go here, go off to the left, which I saw a lot of women doing. I like that route a lot. Or you can do what Jessica did, sidearm or backhand over to the right. Looks like we missed a couple drives off of that start, but everyone's safe off that
Everyone
tee?
was clean,
Cool.
yeah. Everyone was clean off to the right on the fairway or off to the left. And Paige was actually straddling, but she was in bounds.
She looked close. She looked real
she was
close
in
that.
bounds.
It's always a scary one.
Yes.
Same with Jess. I mean, that was definitely.
Oh yeah, they
for
were
a sidearm
flirting
especially.
close to that water, and the way that the water's edge, it slopes.
Right, exactly.
So it was quite lucky not to go in. Good shots from
I've
the
seen
ladies.
a lot of bad rolls. Very unfortunate, but seems like you guys are getting up and down this fairway really well.
My upshot went long, unfortunately,
Very long.
but I was trying to play safe.
Right. Oh, and just smashes it. That's a huge par save. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Always feels good to get something right outside that circle too. Just to get the confidence.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
I needed it. I just anything.
Absolutely.
This round it rolls along at its own pace. So
Right.
anything that kind of jolts your energy, it's very
needed.
welcomed.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like I said, I mean, like you said earlier, with Kat playing boring golf, quote unquote. I mean,
Yeah,
it's the way
it's cut and dry a bit out here. Patience is a virtue.
Right.
So
I totally agree with that.
Slow. Yeah, it's a tough one right there. Just top the cage.
So really good hold on. I mean, to have some tap in pars on this almost feels like a birdie in a sense. Just getting over that water.
I agree. Yeah.
It's huge.
All right, hole 5 is a true par 4, 606.
I agree with that.
Got water on the left side, and then the OB on the right where the tall grass starts. There's a fence line there.
Yeah, there's a couple bunkers in the middle, but I mean, for us FPO, they're a little bit more out of reach than for the guys at least.
Right, you really got to turn one over to kind of play up those bunkers.
Right. This is the most common shot I've seen is the straight shot, but I think Kat executed that hyzer.
Yeah, I was surprised to see her take that line, and she did really great. I don't think she did that line yesterday, but she pulled it off really nicely.
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean, it's a safe lie, especially with that crosswind that we had today in a sense on this hole.
Definitely.
Safe in the fairway. That's what I would love to have on this hole. Just a good distance forehand, safe, not even
super power
the
flick.
water. Yeah, beautiful.
Are you throwing a flick here?
I threw a backhand straight. Yep.
Okay.
I have an old 8-year-old Archon that is fantastic in a tailwind.
There you go.
That looked clean as well.
And just trying to set up. Birdie would be great, but just want to set up your next shot down the middle. Really playing conservative with the water on the left side.
Exactly.
Just want to be long, and Jessica gets a lot of power on this and gets a lot of accuracy on her shot, and that's in the circle.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering if anyone...
Amazing.
I mean, it's 2 extremely well-executed shots to get that birdie.
I agree, yeah. Just full power shots from top-level FPOs can get there. Paige has the power, but it hangs out a bit on the right side.
That one maybe caught her a little bit. Yeah,
it's hard to play left because you're playing at the water.
Exactly. I mean, it's almost like it's surrounded by water on the green too. So I mean, the approaches are they're testy, I guess I should say. Wow, that looks pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, you know,
running that.
I was giving that a run.
That's awesome.
Just a mini run.
Right, just a mini.
Because with the water, but also thinking, why not trying to?
Well, right. I mean, you have enough room behind that.
Exactly. Just.
I love those. Those are the best.
Because these are kind of routine up and downs here. That just a fun run.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it a little go.
Make it more exciting.
Yeah, exactly. And here's her second shot. Oh, but the putt unfortunately goes wide, but still an awesome second shot. To get yourself in the circle
think I've seen
for a look at the birdie.
Yeah, I hadn't seen anyone.
It's great power.
I was actually wondering that today if anyone had taken a birdie on this hole out of the FPO.
And that's a sidearm and a backhand, so I thought that was really impressive by Jessica.
She's pretty impressive, honestly. I think she's extremely consistent. She even pulled out a lefty in one of our rounds. Yeah. I was like, okay.
So talented. Yeah, she taught herself lefty.
Yeah, she's a very skillful and just definitely has a lot in that bag. It's good cleanup. I know I'd be a little hurting if I was her, but still, it's a very well.
Gotta be happy with the par anytime it comes.
Exactly. Especially on a course
no
like
conditions.
This.
You gotta be happy with the par.
Right.
It's hard to do that.
Exactly.
Though. But yeah, she put herself up there for that putt. That was really cool.
Just shows 28 footers are. I mean, they're always gonna be a tester for you.
Always, yeah, for sure. This is one of my favorite holes, the island hole. It's just exciting. It's 261. It's a funny shaped island, but it's a tough one. It's just kind of deuce or die-ish.
Exactly. Very deuce or die. The drop zone has a good look for a run if you wanted to execute that. Oh, that's
Paige
unfortunate.
almost dropped in that area.
I was hoping she'd hit that tree. Yeah. It's nice that they gave that as an inbounds as well right underneath that.
Kat with the good advice on this hole, she was like, it's just an upshot.
Yeah.
It's just an upshot.
That's a great way to look at it.
So I took that mentality on the tee box, and me and Kat.
Yeah, well executed shot.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we're both in there. Oh, and the ace run from Jessica.
Yeah, I was going to say, yours was ace running too. That was fantastic.
Paige, unfortunately, the one that went a little long. She's up there for her bogey now.
And yeah, I've seen both forehand and backhand on this hole. A lot more backhand, but forehand's just been a little tough.
Forehand is kind of blocked with the tree line. I looked at it today and then I was like, nope.
Yeah,
I went right back to my backhand.
The wind for me, I wish I would have gone for it today.
Okay.
Yesterday I did.
The wind was totally asking for it.
Exactly.
But you have to go wider than. But yeah, it's totally there.
It's totally there. Exactly.
Jessica did it the first day, and
yeah. I always, I'm always wondered, like, which one's she gonna do? You know, she's so good at both, like we were saying.
Yeah, she got the birdies both days with going backhand and forehand. So that's pretty awesome.
That's an all-around player.
Good to have both.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was Paige on this hole. It's so impressive to see. I mean, the birdies on this hole.
Right.
I also took a 4, so I was like, it's always that hard because I mean, if you don't make it,
it tends to be birdie bogey.
Right. It's one of those holes. So, but it is a good hole. It's definitely a tester in the middle of the round, especially after throwing a bunch of bombs and walking up.
Yeah, I like it. You know,
love it.
I like the opportunity.
Absolutely. I think this course does have just those couple of them that you can just go for and run, which is fantastic.
Yes.
So
they're few and far between, but we like
they're
them.
there.
Yes. All right. Good twos on that hole.
It's impressive.
Yep.
All right, we're back live on the tee on hole 7 here. Looks like Kat's going to be taking the tee on this 546-foot one over the water. What'd you say it would be to clear that water?
Oh, to clear the water, I think it's only about lower 200s.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe
220. Like it's pretty low, so
just depends how aggressive you want to go off the tee in terms of headed towards that basket, how much water you need to cross, but.
Yeah, because you can cross the whole way, but I'm crossing at the short point.
Exactly.
So just across and then hook up left at the end.
Right. That's a good play with the sidearm, too, especially off this hole.
It's a big power sidearm, yeah. Going for the green there. Nice in the fairway.
Right, absolutely. And I know it said Kat went on a bounce. Did she go in the water or did she go in that sand trap back there?
Kat actually went in the sand trap.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. There was a roll mark in the sand trap. It was trying to roll back, but it came up short a little.
Tried to fight.
Yeah.
Nice fairway shots from everyone else, though.
Yep. Took a leopard 3 out just to throw a nice fairway approach.
Yeah, right in that circle, though.
And Jessica, similar shot. She puts it up there nicely.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's like... No, Paige threw like a slower disc there. I think it hooked up a little short of the pin.
Yeah, the tricky part about this hole too, there's a green on the left side of that pin there. So if you do take anything out a little wide, you can definitely get a little testy with that green.
Yeah, Paige had to stretch out beyond that tree at the circle edge, made it a really tough putt.
That's definitely a rough putt.
Oh.
She was not happy about that one, but
no.
It's always tough to get up there, and I've did that a couple times.
The card in front of us was walking to the next hole. I think that kind of bothered her.
I could have, yep.
Great putt, Lisa.
I'm always in those situations. I just wait it out as long as I can, because...
Right. It just kind of... Sometimes it catches you at an awkward moment.
Right, exactly.
And
just throws you off. That's what...
Yeah,
if you can step off of it, unfortunately, sometimes it's hard to.
Yeah, you try to have tunnel vision out here. It's hard on the golf course. It's so open. You see everyone else within means. Luckily, we didn't run into a lot of cards with the tee times being spaced out.
Yeah,
but
there was really good space today. I agree. It was pretty phenomenal. I mean, especially with the 3 cards in front of us. I mean, they were playing super fast. So
exactly. Okay, just a bogey and a double bogey and a couple pars on that one. Moving on, hole 8. This one sits on the mound, and there is water just beyond that tree, kind of like a moat, just beyond that bunker as well.
Right.
So there's some hazards. There's a green straight ahead long that's out of bounds as well.
And then that little bunker right in front too.
Skipping on that green out of bounds right there. She is flirting with that line. Paige takes the dead straight shot. I love it.
That's beautiful.
Right up the gut. I mean, I might take that line tomorrow. I like that aggressive play.
I do too. The wind was a little risky for it, but I went that route today too.
Risky indeed. Speaking of it, that's one of the worst things, one of the worst outcomes, unfortunately, hitting that tree and then it spits her in the water.
Right. That water is not visible off the tee either.
No, it's completely hidden.
It's very tricky, especially if you don't know the layout of the course at all.
Yeah. It left Kat with a really tough upshot. She puts it just above that OB bunker, luckily.
Which is, that's impressive.
Yeah, because it was a really tough uphill with distance to cover.
Well, just to sit on that green is... Ooh.
Good height, just right. I was not happy. Oh man, I just wanted to be above the basket.
It's an impressive run, though.
Thank you. It looked good on camera. It did not. Did not feel good out in my hand.
Right. Well, and even like Paige missing high there, it's like
Paige
at least
put herself in the circle. It was so impressive.
Wow.
She was bummed to miss that putt, but
I don't doubt
really great drive.
Absolutely. At least she gave it a run. Missing high is one of those things where, it's unfortunate to miss, but at least you gave it the chance for
right,
it. So.
Right. And Kat was fortunate to save her bogey there as well.
Absolutely. That's
just on a tough mound approach, on that hill.
Floater putter. It's a nice par, though, overall.
Yeah.
It's hard not to run that birdie when you're there.
Totally.
And did Jessica end up going?
Jessica was inbounds.
She's inbounds.
She was straddling the line, actually, and she was touching to the inbounds line. So
cool.
Yeah, it was a good break for her. She saved her par. No problem.
All right, especially on holes like those.
Speaking of straddling the OB line, so there's water here that's OB. My drive it's close. Well, we'll see.
I really like the extension they did on this tee pad, though. So the tee pad's there. There's a line off to the golf tee, actually, if they extended the tee pad for us. Gave it a lot more of a range.
It's one of the widest tee pads I've ever seen.
Yes.
I was checking out all the options. It's nice to have kind of a range, like you said, to tee off from.
Absolutely.
Paige takes advantage.
Wow. Smash from Paige.
Smashed it nice and long.
Yeah, there's a little moat down there you can't see. It definitely plays casual.
Yes.
But it's one of those, if you can drive past that, I mean, that's still a huck for the women.
That's
Kat.
Catrina does. Yeah, she gets past the moat.
An 819.
Oh,
wow. Nice.
Par 4. Speaking of lucky, I'll take it.
Flirting
Big time. It's inbounds.
Huge. That's amazing. Especially off a tee like this. It's really tough to take that OB right off the bat. So, wiping that sweat off.
Exactly. And, I'm just trying to lay up here. That's my layup shot. I just got a little bit too aggressive. I pointed my flick right at the water, and it didn't really hyzer too much back for me.
Right.
But just enough.
I really like that play. I saw Kona take that play today, and I was like, that's safe. It's a very safe lie. I go over the fence
for
a hyzer just to kind of get it.
That's gutsy, but you got it.
Right. And unfortunately today I landed on the other side of the fence. So
bummer.
That's why I was like, I see the forehand line. I really like it.
Right. And
safe.
you got a good forehand, so
thank you. I appreciate it. It's coming along.
It's an option for you.
Right, absolutely, which is huge on a course like this to have that.
Oh yeah. So Paige did land in that casual drainage area, but no strokes added there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Just take it from behind.
Yeah, casual relief right behind her lie. She wants to throw that same disc, so she went and got it. Took her lie, and now she's crushing.
Now she's smashing. Wow.
Smashing so long. Like, her drives, I think they got longer as the round went on.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's always cool to see. I love watching women throw far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Paige smashes, just one of the top level distance throwers for sure. Same with Kat, of course.
Right. Well, it's cool because people are like, oh, taller bodies and, longer people. And I'm like, it's not necessarily true at all.
No, form.
And,
yeah.
Pretty, wow.
Yeah, dude, that was one of my highlights of the round.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, man.
It's like that landed in the circle.
It did.
That's awesome.
It's just past the pin.
Boom. Wow.
Jess is also lacing one right up there.
Yeah, you guys are playing this hole very textbook. She had like a jump putt from there. Wow.
Ah, such a smash.
Absolutely. And that's why I would argue this hole could be a par 5, but then when you watch you ladies play,
It's an advantage to throw so far.
Absolutely.
Yes. Jeez. Hey, who's that in the back?
Yeah, I was like, did somebody see a cartwheel in the background? That was weird. That's too funny. It's a spoiler because you guys won't see my round. I birdied that hole, so that's why I did a cartwheel. So. Got to do that to kind of get your brain back in the motion. So that's funny. Yeah, very, very impressive hole from all of you guys.
Oh, thanks. Jessica just messaged a little low on that putt on the elevated pin.
It's always tricky coming from down low.
It is, yeah.
What I tried to do on this hole was get on one of the hills that was surrounding in the circle, just to be quite even with the basket. So I was like, even if I'm not that close, I have an even shot.
It's a good game plan. Yeah, that's cool. Spoiler alert, Colleen gets the 2 on the next one.
Hole 10.
Hole 10 that we're about to see. Not really a spoiler because we're not going to watch it.
You guys won't see it. But
we did see her cartwheel.
Right.
Which was awesome.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.